Hey guys, and welcome back to the party. We are here with another song reaction in HOLOLIVE. That is right, we're doing Alice in New York. This is a highly requested song. I've been hearing about the song for a long ass time from you guys, and I'm super excited to get this one started. I don't know why, I was just kind of holding it off. Ever since I started doing all the new songs, I've just been doing new songs, and I haven't really gone back to the older songs in quite a while. So I figured, hey, this one's a highly requested. I think I'm probably fairly interested in this one, so I figured let's jump into it. It's been a while since I had a song that was from Sora, even though I know there's a lot of girls in here, but it's on Sora's channel at the very least. So I'm excited to get this one started and get this one going. So let's dive in. First blind reaction, then we'll go back through it one more time. I wonder if I can put CC on. Vietnamese, probably not. I don't think I've ever heard the song before. Probably not. I like what I'm hearing so far. It's really sad. Ooh. This is a bop so far. I like how they're all different Alice in Wonderland characters. Nice touch. Ooh. Ooh, it's, you know, it's been a bit since I've heard like a sultry Kanata. Oh. Oh my gosh. They're, oh my goodness. Marina's great. They're all great. You know what? This is a great lineup of girls. I'm like so into this right now. I love this. I'm so into this. I like the art in this too. It's really nice. Ooh. I don't get to hear Claire sing all that much, and it's just a nice treat whenever I get to hear it. I don't know what they're saying. I feel like the inflection behind things, but it's nice. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've heard somebody this girl singing. It's been a while. I think the last song I've heard with Sora might have been Alien. No, Discommunication Alien? What's that one called? Her Alien song. Also, it's an odd lineup of girls. I guess it's not super weird. Well, I mean, yeah, they're pulling from multiple different generations. I mean, I'm happy with this lineup. It's a good. I like it. Is Alice in New York from something, or is it just like a fun song for something? I don't actually know. Someone in the comments could let me know. That'd be super dope. Super lit. Super lit. Dope. I'm just having fun. This is a good time. Oh, my mouse is on screen. I'm sorry, I just noticed. I like how all of them are all dressed up, and Marine's just wearing a t-shirt. Just got more things on than just the t-shirt, but it's just like t-shirt. Okay, that was our first run through of Alice in New York. I had a lot of fun with that. It was a good song. I really liked it. I don't know if it's from, I'm fairly certain this is a cover, right? Let me just double check on that. All right, let's see what the title comes up as. Alice in New York. I sang it. Hollow Alice. That doesn't really, I sing it generally. I think that generally comes out to I tried to sing, maybe. Oh, actually, let me just fucking Google it. Let me just Google it, guys. I can do that. Yep, Alice in New York is a Vocaloid. Actually, this cover has basically just as many viewers. Their cover of it has, if this is the original one at the very least, I'm looking at Vocaloid 10, Alice in New York, original PV. It looks like that's the original. It's got 5.7 million views. Well, Sora's cover has got 5.6 million views. Interesting. You don't generally see covers like matching the originals. That's interesting. I like that. Okay, we are going to switch on over to this. I'm going to start using this on the second run. This format on the second run through, because it's not my reaction. You don't need to see me as much, and we're just talking about it anyway. So let's run through it. I like, hold on, backing up already. I like this transition, like the weird fade away, like the Bernie fade away of the white. It's interesting. I like it. I also like this sound. Like it's like the old radio type of sound that mixes in. I think you guys probably all know what I'm talking about. I really like that sound in general. So when it's added into the music, it's nice. And like it's a nice contrast being like, here are all of these like old radio type sounds, and then like the actual main singing for Sora. It's nice. Silhouette lineup. Always like a good silhouette lineup. It's I feel like there's a weird disconnect because there's 4 girls in a silhouette and then there's a chair. The text is like, oh, I'm drawn to the chair immediately. Let's talk about the outfits while we're going to get to close-ups all of a sudden. Also, Kanata's voice is so majestic. Like, it's literally, I love it. Her sultry, is that the right word? Sultry? Her deeper voice that she puts on when singing sometimes. I just love it. It's really nice. You guys know I like deeper voices, so that's when Kanata puts on that voice. Whew! I love it. This design, she's obviously Alice, I would imagine. I think Sora's the rabbit. Because I was going to say Sora's the Alice, but no, I think Kanata's the rabbit. Which is interesting, because I would have assumed they would have made Sora the Alice because it's her video. It's, at the very least, it's on her channel. So it's like, oh yeah, Sora's Alice. That makes sense to me. But no, it's surprising. Maybe there's probably a reason why each of them are their own individual things. And who's? Oh, the Queen of Hearts. A Queen of Hearts. This whole time I was trying to figure out who Marine is. It's the Queen of Hearts. And I think Flair is the Cheshire Cat. It's a little hard to tell, but she's got like a side thing that looks like a tail. Like the Cheshire's tail, so I'm assuming that's the case. And Sora's just the rabbit. He's got a little watch. I guess that's technically not a watch. It's a timepiece. Should we say it's the Mad Hatter? All I will say, maybe like it feels like a calmed down version of the Mad Hatter. This is really well like edited also. Like it's always moving, which is nice. It keeps your attention. Because if everything wasn't like, a lot of the times, if it's just a pure image, sometimes it does let you listen to the song a bit more. But I do feel like visuals help emphasize sound a lot of the time. So with the constant moving, you know, it's like an upbeat, fun song to listen to, and they're definitely like on a stage. Oh, it's just like they're performing a play. Is that what's going on? Like they're performing Alice in Wonderland to an audience. I mean, it's definitely like, it looks like a concert, but it's like they're all dressed up in Alice in Wonderland clothing in front of a bunch of people. So it's like, oh yes, it's a play. And that's just a trippy background, which just goes with the theme of Alice in Wonderland, so that's great. Man, I wish I could know what they were saying there. I'll have to go up and look at the lyrics later. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the mouse on the screen. Yeah, like this is also like, let's back up to like the clothing real quick. Like, yes, Marine is wearing like a billowy like jacket with feathers and stuffed, and she's obviously she's on a throne too, but she's also just wearing a t-shirt. Like, it's obviously a reference to New York tourism, because like I Heart New York. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a New York tourism shirt, basically, that you pick up on the side of any street in New York City. But so it makes sense. It's just weird when like Suisei is wearing like this really fun suit. Look at all their outfits. They're all like yes, and the Marine's just a t-shirt. I'm really liking this song in general just because I'm hearing a lot of different combinations of singers that I haven't really heard the combinations before of. Like, I've heard all of these girls sing individually, but I've never heard like almost any of them match up with each other before. And that's not fully the case. But I guess technically Suisei, Flair, and Marine were all in the same song for the Saga Jihen cover. But that was definitely like Marine and Flair were part of the background singers while Suisei was the lead singer. But this kind of feels like Alice in New York definitely feels more like an ensemble. That's not technically the right term for music, but it's everyone's the lead singer. Everyone's got their actual lines, and they're not just all. It's not just one person in the background vocals. And everyone looks so cute too. Like the art in this is also like just really cute. I do like hard outlines on images and stuff. Maybe not necessarily in like animation. Not necessarily. It depends on the animation, but like hard outlines, I do enjoy because it just, to me, it emphasizes the character and their expressions and everything. The hard, like rough outlines, I think it's nice. Yeah, okay, this is a better look. I didn't point it out before, but she's more than likely the Cheshire Cat purely because of that tail-like thing on her. That's honestly, in my opinion, the only real indication that she's the cat. I guess her hands could be like, yes, this is cat paws kind of thing. I don't know, but yeah. It's just a bop too. Like the music goes hard in this song, and they're all great singers. I always love when English lyrics come up in Japanese songs because I'm like, oh yes, I understand that word. I also always find it interesting that in a lot of Japanese songs, there's always like English words in it, but in like English songs, just barely. There's never Japanese words. I guess that's probably because like Japanese language is not as used in the whole world, so they use English language to get more people in and listen to it, because like, oh, you feel included and important if you only speak English and there's an English word in this Japanese song. That's how I feel at the very least. It's like, oh yes, they're singing in this part in English so I can understand them. That's how I feel. Well, that was trippy. That was kind of, hold on, I want to go back on that a little bit. Like how they like all warped in. Yeah, it's like a weird 3D effect, which is actually kind of messing with me. That I'm like paused on it. I got these new glasses and they emphasize red and blue colors a little bit. It's kind of like a very mild 3D effect I have. You guys might have something similar, I don't know. But red pops closer to me and blue pops further away. So this is a 3D effect, and I'm feeling it, and it's actually hurting my eyes just a little bit. I like the light fireflies in the background. I do like how they're all like, I could be just throwing shit out there, but I do like how they're all wearing muted colors. Like none of their outfits are really like, they're all like pastel. They're all like wearing pastel colors, kind of like I am right now a little bit. Like this isn't like super bright. And they could have been wearing more brighter things to be like emphasizing on them, but I feel like with the more pastel colors, it actually emphasizes the background a bit more. Like Alice in New York, she's in New York right now. You can see New York in the background because all the bright colors. Well, they kind of like blend in a bit because they're more pastel-y. I could just be throwing shit out there. Who knows? But that was Alice in New York. That was honestly really good. I really enjoyed this song. I understand why you guys have been suggesting this for a very long time now, so thank you, and keep coming with the suggestions. If you have more, go into the comments down below, or you can go on Twitter or on Reddit and recommend all these different songs or videos or clips of any of these girls or any of the other girls. I will get to them into the future, and to know when I'm doing that, click the notification bell because it'll tell you immediately. Also, I have memberships, so if you want to help support me, that is a great way to do it. Only 99 cents a month, and you get cool stuff along it with it. Other than that, thank you for coming to the party.